When I was a small child, I asked my dad why his store wasn't like everybody else's store with the same jewelry in it. He said, I want people to come to me because I'm special, not because I'm convenient. You know, it resonated with me. The idea of emulating someone else is really just foreign to me. Our tagline for the store is, if it's not special, it's not here. This collage kind of embodies the whole history of Tiny Jewel Box. This is my mom and dad, and my mother actually started the business back in 1930. My mom and dad, though, in 1944, opened up the first store called Tiny Jewel Box. And it was a breezeway between two buildings. It was 5 feet wide, 20 feet long. And I kind of grew up in the store. We had jewelry hanging from the walls. The name Tiny Jewel Box evolved because of the size of the store. We now have about 20,000 feet, over 40 employees working in it. We have a complete watchmaking facility on premises. We represent the premier watch brands. We represent the best of the best in the designer jewelry business. As the store has gotten larger and larger, the name Tiny Jewel Box has become more and more ironic. Originally, our business was nothing but antique and estate jewelry. And it kind of gave me the eye for interesting and unusual jewelry. So I was used to unique pieces. Every client that walks through the door that's been shopping at Tiny Jewel Box, they ask the same question, what's new? And we have a lot to show them, not only new products from our existing designers, but new designers that are not available in the area here and are sometimes not available anywhere. My dad was a very smart guy who could be complicated and difficult. I learned all the don'ts of family businesses, you know, what not to do. I was determined to not revisit that. My relationship with my son was much more important to me than the business.
I'm grateful. My dad always gave me a lot of room in the business, room to make my own decisions and room to make mistakes. The best thing is just being able to have someone that I can relate to on everything from gemology to the trade to designing something. He is my sounding board. Everything in our company kind of comes from his base of integrity. He has an incredibly strong work ethic, and he sets the tone for everyone in the store. I think the reason that he's being honored with this Lifetime Achievement Award relates to the risks and where he's taken the business to, but also just his integrity, the way that he conducts himself on an everyday basis, the way that he cares for people, genuinely.
We run a family business, but it extends way beyond just people with the last name Rosenheim. Probably my average employee's been with me 10 years. I have multiple generations of 3 different families working for me. The staff and how we function internally is some of the things that I'm most proud of in Tiny Jewel Box. There's little about this business that I don't really love. My son, the people I work with, the products that I'm selling, the relationships I have in the industry, the clients that come in the store. I love solving problems for people, talking to my custom designer who does all my design work and talk about designs and coming up with ideas. And I mean, I love the whole gestalt of the business. I have not lost my enthusiasm for the business, and frankly, retirement is not in my future. It is not anything that I care to discuss nor desire to achieve. I really do enjoy the industry, and it's not the affirmation, it's the friendships.